What's up, guys? Happy Tuesday. 3 more days of the week left. We can do it. All right. Tonight, I wanted to talk to you guys about a lot of different things, really. Not just one thing, but um, mostly just, how people are coping. I go to work, I go on, to the gym or just somewhere. It just seems to me someone or people that I know and talk to, they're just always on something. They're high or something. And you know what? I low key get it. I mean, I go to work sober. I go to the gym sober. When I get off, I have maybe a couple of drinks and every now and then smoke weed. I mean, literally, I'm not a big smoker because I have asthma, but every now and then. But it's just sad to see so many people have these vices to get through the day. And I really don't blame them. I can't say I blame them. You know, when you look around at society and the way things are right now versus how they were for our parents and grandparents, it feels like we're being robbed, and we are. You know, we don't even like it's hard to see our future. And I can relate with Gen Z a lot because I'm a millennial. I'm 31 years old, born in 95. And I am like, what the hell? What kind of future do I have? I try to stay positive because that's what you have to do. You can't look at it and give the people at the top, the elites or whatever you want to call these a-holes, you can't give them the power and be like, oh, okay. They win. I give up. We're all screwed. You can't do that. So, but it is like there's anxiety there. There's definitely a lot of anxiety there because I like I mean, I'm not much older than Gen Z. I'm the generation above Gen Z, and it's like, whoa, what the fuck? What is going to happen? Because they're throwing up data centers left and right. They're trying to throw up cameras left and right, do a mass surveillance state. Once it gets to the point where they're just like, you can't even walk out of your house without cameras looking at you. It's gonna be. I mean, it's sadly, scarily gonna get to that point. Very scary. And there's an Agenda 2030. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that, where the whole mass surveillance state is supposed to be in full effect by then. And people, my age or even younger that have kids, or even people a little older that anybody that has kids that are really young kids, like I'm sure they're worried times 10. Like, what the hell is my kid's future gonna look like? Ever since the internet came out and social media and all this crazy shit, social media has single-handedly ruined generations. It really has. Multiple generations. It's sad to see, especially the OnlyFans stuff. I mean, that stuff makes me sick. OnlyFans. The fact that young women feel like the only way they can make money is through selling butthole pics, $2.99 a month. It's just sad, bro. Just the whole world is in a sad state right now. This is not like a doom and gloom video, but it's just the reality of things. I don't even like talking about it sometimes, but you can't ignore it. I'm not saying to be negative about, but this is not it. I'm not trying to be negative. It's just the way life is. And like, I do worry about my future. I worry about like my parents' future because, when this shit all hits the fan, what is the quality of life going to be like? Are we just going to be slaves in a camp? I mean, I don't want to live that future. It's almost like we have to revolt very soon because this is, we're if we don't do something quick, I really feel like if we don't do something quick, this shit's just gonna get out of hand super quick, very quickly, and it's not gonna be good for any of us. A lot of Americans that worked very hard to get to where they're at don't deserve this. You know, we don't. And then people like me, and then younger generation, Gen Z, we were told, go to college by our parents, and I'm not blaming them, the parent, our parents, stuff like that. I'm not blaming them, but like, man, they still to this day say that shit. Like that system is dead. Going to college in today's world is dead. You're better off going to a trade school the electrician or a plumber. I'm just being serious. All those jobs my parents grew up with are literally obsolete now because AI can do them. Logistics, accounting, all this other stuff that just even fucking surgeons are going to be obsolete. I mean, robots can do it. I mean, it's going to be a really interesting future. Show no fear. Have no fear. The most quoted saying in the Bible. Just have no fear. Have no fear. And I agree. Not that this video was fear based. It's just, kind of like, is anybody else feeling this way? Like, fuck. Everything is fucked. I'm thankful and I do have gratitude. I thank God every day for having a good mother. I thank God for having my apartment, for my car, for my job. And, it's fucking sad. Very sad to see the state that America has come to. You know, it's like the illusion is still there that we're the best country ever and like it's still free. You still have your freedoms. But can anybody else feel what I feel? Like we're just slowly getting worse each and every day. It's like each and every day I look at society. I don't look at it every day, but when I do, I'm like, oh, it got worse since the last time I looked at it. And I think it'll get so bad to where you can't look. You're just like, nope, I gotta go on the straight and narrow. I can't even look at this. This is awful. Dating is impossible because of social media. Young men don't even have a chance anymore because women, like even the most average basic girl, can get on Instagram or Tinder or whatever and have unlimited options because girls can get sex easier than guys. So they say, which they for the most part probably so, probably right. Because there's a why? Because there's an endless sea of beta cuck loser simps that will literally do anything just to get laid. And stay away from those guys, by the way. If there's any young guys on here or my age, please stay away from those guys. They will get you in trouble. It's just not good to hang around guys like that. And the sad part is there's not really good guys to hang around anymore. A lot of guys are like that. And it's sad. They'll simp for a woman, do anything for a woman. It's just like, no, can't do that. Oh, it's sad. Society's just taking a turn for the worst. Turn for the worst. We got Donald Trump throwing a fucking UFC fight on the front lawn with our taxpayer money. I could go on and on about how bad society is now. But I think we should be grateful for the things we do have because there's a lot of people without jobs in this country right now. A lot of people who don't know where they're going to get their next meal from. I don't know. I'm sure there is. A lot of people that don't know where they're going to get money from. Crime is going up. That's another big issue in America. Crime is going up. So I hope you guys are loaded. I hope you guys are loaded because that's protection. Having at least one is protection. So don't sell your guns for money. It's going to be some hard times coming, I feel like. But I don't want to have that negative mindset. Hopefully they're not going to be hard times, but it's very unsure. But I think that's going to be the video tonight, guys. Thank you for tuning in. If you like the video, please like it. If you would like to subscribe, that'd be great. If you got any comments or suggestions for videos you would like for me to do in the future, please let me know. Hope you guys have a great Tuesday night. I will see you guys tomorrow night on Wednesday night's video. I'll really make sure that one's a more thought of video. Kind of just wing this one tonight, to be honest. But all right, guys. Hope you guys have a good night. Sleep well.